So basically, the first one is slipping down a mountain. Now it's more of slipping down a cliff, if you will, because mountain seems like I'm like doing a black sheep type thing. Or like, woo! But no, it was just a cliff, and it wasn't like a straight up and down cliff. It was a slanted cliff. So basically, let me get to the story. Me and my friends were at a cool coastline spot near our neck of the woods, and we basically, what we used to do all the time is just go to locations, get drunk, hang out, and that was the activity. Sounds like a pretty fun activity for me, or to me. um, at least when I was that age. Um, so we went to this place, drank, hung out, super fun. I always had a blast doing that. And then we were walking back, and this is it's kind of difficult to explain. The trail itself is very steep. It's almost, I mean, this particular place there was no trail. We just had to climb up this kind of cliff face, and then it's basically like a cliff shooting down, and then at the bottom is a railroad, and then a beach. So there's kind of like three little levels: beach, railroad, cliff. So we were climbing up the cliff, and this cliff in particular in this location was probably about. We didn't go up the entire thing. We paused to just take a breather. We were probably about. Let me try and not over exaggerate. We were probably up about. It's hard to say, 20 feet maybe. Nothing insane, but easily, could break some bones. Oops, sorry about that. Hit the mic. So easily could break some bones. You know what I mean? So basically, we're taking a breather, and I'm so dumb. I was like, to my friend Sergey, I was like, Sergey, you want to say something sick? And there was this tree that was kind of coming, not straight out the mountain or the cliffside, but like kind of at an angle. So it looked like, something you could swing. I was going to basically, long story short, I was going to jump onto it, swing, grab onto it, swing, and swing around, and then land on the trail or wherever we were standing. In my head, I'm like, there's no way this can go wrong. And I don't know what went wrong. I really have no idea. It almost, looking back at it, it's almost like my hands just didn't grip. Or maybe I missed it entirely. I don't know. But basically, I missed it entirely. Or, yeah, missed it entirely, or my hands didn't grip, something like that. And I started sliding, and I knew immediately what had happened. I'm like, okay, crap. I have to make all four points of contact on this mountain, or else I'm going to tumble and land on my dome. And, so I stuck my feet and hands into this cliffside. Luckily, it was a mixture of dirt and rock. So I basically just went, just slid down probably about, I don't know, 8 to 10 feet, something like that. And unfortunately, this cliff was, it slanted for, like the 10 to 8 feet, and then it dipped in. So when I, at least I slowed myself down, and then when it dipped in, I obviously couldn't slide anymore. So I fell, and honestly, by the grace of God, by just the luck, I just landed perfectly. if I want to get even more specific, there was these two kind of rocks that came to a kind of crevasse kind of area, and my feet just kind of perfectly landed right in that little area. I didn't was not hurt at all. At all. Completely fine, just landed. I was like, whoa, whoa. That was pretty crazy. And, up there, I don't know what they thought, but I honestly, this is kind of a blur too, because I was drunk. And I'm not sure if they were like, if they yelled, "You okay?" or whatever, or maybe I yelled first. I don't know. But that probably was pretty traumatic. And come to think of it now, it's funny because my friend Sergey actually took a picture of me looking over that edge. I wonder if I can find that exact edge. And it was a picture of me calculating, I could do this. Oh man, oh man. But that's the thing. It's like I easily could have, when I did the 4 points of contact, I easily could have slipped up there, flipped down head first, you know, even just landed wrong and twisted an ankle. That would have been like bare minimum. Nothing. I mean, I had the advantage of growing up in nature a lot, doing a lot of hikes, doing a lot of climbing, rock climbing, regular climbing, tree climbing. I know my way around nature and everything like that, but still, it's like only so much can prepare you for moments like that. And yeah, that was intense. So that was that story.